everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie if you've never been here before, and on this channel I upload whatever I want. Today is going to be another installment of doing book stuff, and I'm so excited because we actually have quite a few exciting things in this one. I know my last one was very like reading journal heavy, and we're still going to be doing some reading journal updates in this one, but I'm super excited because there's a lot on the list. I'm going to be reaching my Goodreads reading goal in this video. I'm going to be making a few library stops. I'm going to be starting new books, updating my reading journal as I already said, updating my bookish calendar, and I'm going to be making a blind date with a book for one of my friends' birthdays. So I'm super excited, lots of book stuff, and I can't wait to take you guys with me. I don't know the order that any of those things are going to be in, but you guys will see future Ellie when she does one of those things first. Alright you guys, it's actually not much later at all since the last time I checked in with you, but today I'm going to be picking up a book from the library that I need to read within like the next 5 days. So I'm really going to need to get on that because we have book club coming up and it is our book club book. And then I'm also going to be going to a different library within our library system. My niece has been completing a summer reading challenge through our library system, and every week they give out a different prize. And you guys, the prizes are amazing for each like age group. I'm very surprised. I think it's awesome that they're doing this. They have like under 5 years old, they have like a 10-year-old. I don't really know exactly the age brackets, but there's even like an adult age bracket. They're giving away hundreds of dollars of gift cards, laptops, hoverboards, like little four-wheelers. They gave away like a barbecue kit. Just the prizes are amazing from what I've seen. I almost wish that I entered, but my niece won for week 4. Her prize is a little like dinosaur sand and water table, which is so fun. She loves water. And she actually likes dinosaurs too, so it's gonna be so cute. We're gonna go pick that up at another library. So lots of library stuff today, and I'm excited to take you guys with me. Hey guys, you can probably hear the sound of sprinklers outside because it's the summertime and the sprinklers are going at our house, okay? My husband takes pride in his yard. This is another doing book stuff update. I have a few things to show, but the most important thing, I guess it's not the most important thing, but the most exciting thing, today is July 1st, and as of today, I have read 30 books. I have 2 more books to reach my reading challenge on Goodreads. My Goodreads reading challenge is at 32 and I'm on 30, so that means my next 2 books are going to be completing my challenge. The other thing is that one of these books I need finished by next week today because we are meeting for book club. So let's just talk about the books that I'm currently in the middle of, because I like to do that anyways in my doing book stuff videos, but especially because I'm going to be meeting my Goodreads goal in this video. This is my current read. I am loving every minute of it, and I'm reading quite a bit of it. I'm past this point. I'm on chapter 29 of Iron Flame, so I'm on page 263, which is quite a bit of the way. But there's like 640-ish pages in Iron Flame, so I really need to pick up the pace because I want this read very soon. But I actually just picked up this book at the library. You guys saw me pick this up. This is Verity by Colleen Hoover. I have read It Ends With Us and It Starts With Us, but I haven't read any other Colleen Hoovers. But I know that Verity is one of her very popular books and more highly rated books. But yeah, I picked this up from my library today, and this is actually the book club book, so I need to have this read by next week. How many pages is this? 314, and it's pretty big font. So honestly, I think I can read this so quickly. My predicament is I don't know if I want to read. I mean, I'm reading Iron Flame right now on my Kindle. I'm literally loving every minute of it. Like, I've been reading every single night and sometimes throughout the day. The past few days I've been very busy, so I haven't been able to read like really at all throughout the day. But I'm trying to decide if I want to just keep reading this until I finish it and then read Verity whenever, like with whatever days I have left this week, or if I want to pause on Iron Flame, pick up Verity, finish it, and then continue Iron Flame, since there's not really a deadline for this one. I don't know. Maybe I should see how many pages I have in this exactly left and try to calculate about how long that would take me and then make my decision based off of that. Anyways, these are the two books that I'm going to be hopefully finishing in this episode of doing book stuff. I'm so excited to meet my reading goal. Not that it really puts pressure on me at all any year, but to finish it halfway through the year and just have the rest of the year to just see how many more books I'm gonna read is so exciting, because I can like stop now. I mean, I'm not going to, but I can stop now and have the rest of the year without reading anything and still be happy because I already finished my reading goal. So just knowing that whatever I read now is just adding on to it and it will have an effect on my next year's reading goal is just like exciting to me. So I'm very happy, and I feel like it's going to be two pretty good reads. I do think I'm going to like Verity, so that's exciting. And Iron Flame, I'm already loving. You guys will see me tomorrow when I am doing other things. I think tomorrow I'm going to put together the blind date with a book for my friend Karina, so that'll be fun. I am here to do something very exciting. It's something that I've never done before, so I'm very excited. Can you tell that exciting, or the word excited, is a big part of my vocabulary, because I need to like look up a thesaurus. Like, I need to like get another word for excited. Anyways, I'm excited. I'm making a blind date with a book for my friend Karina, and I'm super excited. I was also excited. Girl, I was told a couple days ago when I hung out with Ryan that she doesn't think that Karina has ever gotten a blind date with a book before, so this might be her first one, and I picked the best book. I bought a copy of The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. The Hating Game is one of my favorite romances ever. It was one of like the first ones that I've read, and it's just so good. Like, it's just such a classic like rivals to lovers workplace romance. So I picked The Hating Game, and I kind of know her taste in romance. I think it's like mine, honestly. So I'm like pretty confident that she will like this one. So that's why I picked The Hating Game. And then I have this like little hot cocoa mix thing that I'm gonna add to it, to like the outside obviously. And then I made a few bookmarks like a few months ago. It's actually probably been about a year now. It's been a while. And I just picked one out to add to it. It's just like this striped side. It has like denim and a little bit of chrome. And then this side is just cute with little chrome and rainbow hearts on it. And then I have some stickers. This sticker says, "A beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset." And I think I got this with like a book from a Pango order. And then I found out that she also just got a Kindle for her birthday, which her birthday was only like a few days ago. She just got a Kindle for her birthday, and I got a Kindle for my birthday this year, and I got like a pack of stickers, and I realized that I now have 2 stickers that say like emotional support Kindle. So I kept one on my Kindle, and I'm gonna give her the other one. So it's just pink and sparkly. I also picked this one because like I just like this one's more her vibe than the other one that I have. But also she has this like jacket that's like a Barbie varsity jacket. I can just picture it in my mind. And this is just giving Barbie. It's like pink and sparkly, and it just says emotional support Kindle. So I have these, and then I just have this like little pink paper clip. My vacuum just started, so that's lovely. But I just have this pink little paper clip that I'm going to like clip all of these little things together, or maybe just the stickers so I don't lose them, and I'll clip them to like the outside, and then I'll stick this in. And then when I was with Ryan, we shopped for a wrapping paper to wrap the book in. I closed the door for a second because the vacuum is too loud. It's still too loud, but whatever. We're just gonna work through this because I need to leave soon. Ryan and I went shopping for a wrapping paper to wrap the book in, and we found the cutest one at the dollar store. Tell me why I didn't buy it. I must have left it on a shelf when I put my stuff down, but I went back yesterday to a different dollar store, Dollar Tree, and they didn't have the one that I picked out, but this one is cute and it's also her vibe, I feel like. So it's just pink with leopard print. So I have never done one of these before, but I'm hoping that it's not too hard. But I want it to have like the flap so I can stick things inside. Like I can stick the bookmark inside and then I can kind of clip this to it. And then I think I'm just gonna tape this to the front. Guys, learn from my mistake. It's better to not have too much paper. So I did cut mine down and it should be easier to fold now, which it is. So I'm just folding this and going back in and making my other fold as well. All right, so it's been wrapped. That could be cute. And then maybe I can make like a bow or something out of one of the scraps. Okay, I'm gonna follow this tutorial I found on YouTube and hope that it goes okay. All right, guys, Karina's gift is finished. I'm gonna give this to her on Tuesday, so it'll be exciting. But I, for some reason, forgot how to draw stars. Like, hello. Actually, this is still bothering me. I'm done. If I keep going, it'll just get worse and worse. Forgot how to draw stars, apparently, so they look very ugly. But I put the Goodreads rating, and I was like, why is that kind of low? So then I put my rating, too. So Goodreads, 3.87. My rating, 5 stars. And I was gonna write blind date with a book, but I kind of just like it the way that it is. I'm actually very proud of myself. I'm so excited to give it to her. I'm so excited for her to open it. I'm so excited for her to read it. And yeah, happy birthday, Karina. Good morning, guys. I just got out of the shower. I feel fresh, I feel clean, and I have an update for you guys. So today is Monday, July 7th. It is 8:03 a.m. and I've had quite an early start this morning. My husband Ryan works very early and he usually kisses me goodbye, and most days, like 99% of days, it doesn't really wake me up enough to like still like continue to like stay up. I don't even know what time he left, honestly, but it was definitely before 6 a.m. It was probably before 5:30 a.m. But I feel wide awake and I lean over to like check my phone. It's 6 a.m. I tried to lay there for a while, couldn't really like go back to sleep. I went on my phone for a while, that didn't help. Then I was like, I've got a book to read. So I read about like 40 pages of Verity. Then I got up and I was like, at that point it was like 7:20. I was like, I need to get up, I need to shower. Ryan asked me to turn the water off before 8 a.m. or by 8 a.m. I want to make myself a coffee, I want to have some type of breakfast, and I want to read during that time because I need to read all day. So it's 8 a.m. and I have a reading update for you before I make my coffee. I think the last time I updated you, I was like, I'm gonna try to finish Iron Flame before I start Verity. And listen, that was what I was trying to do, but I didn't actually end up doing that. So I don't even know what page of Iron Flame I'm on. Okay, I'm probably on page like 275, not even halfway through. So I paused on Iron Flame and I picked up Verity, and I barely got any of the way through it. I really didn't get much into Verity. Book club is tomorrow, and I need to have this book read. So last night when I was like getting ready for bed and picking up Verity to get a jump start on today, I got a notification that it was ready on my Kindle. So I did start reading it on my Kindle. I have the physical copy still from the library, obviously, because I just picked it up. But I'm reading on my Kindle, but I'm updating my progress in the physical copy because I like to see like the progress I'm making in the book. But there are 314 pages, so I'm 20% of the way through, at least according to my Kindle, and I'm actually enjoying it. If you've read Verity, I'm at the part where I'm starting to read Verity's manuscript. The premise of this book, if you don't know, is that there is an author and something happens to her, but she's a very successful author, and so she's like midway, I think, through a series, and her publishing company, along with her husband, hires another author to finish out the series. That's pretty much all I know really about it. I don't know anything else about the plot other than like it's kind of creepy. So because book club is tomorrow, this is my priority today, and really I don't have much else to do today, like at all. My mother-in-law is coming from out of town. She actually lives across the country, and so she's gonna be staying with us for 10 days, and she's coming today. It's not necessarily something that like I know will take up a ton of time, like I have to plan for it, but it is something that will affect like my reading at some point today. I don't even know what time she's coming today. I'm going to make my coffee and have some breakfast and continue reading on my Kindle. Update so far, I guess, because I guess I haven't really updated about my enjoyment. Actually, it's hooked me. And one thing about Colleen Hoover is she knows how to grip you, I think. I was told by Ryan that it's really, really fast paced, because I did tell her that I need to finish like most of this book today. Pretty much the whole thing. Not really, but like pretty much the whole thing. But she said it's really fast paced, like it gets you going right away. And then both her and Anna rated it 5 stars, and we're like, and I think Anna said it was like top 5 best books she's ever read, which is a crazy statement. And Ryan really liked it, which Ryan and I, our reading tastes are pretty much like this. So like we have some differences, but for the most part we enjoy the same books and dislike the same books. So I'm excited. I'm actually really excited because I love a good thriller. So hey guys, I'm gonna do a quick little update because I'm gonna be leaving my house soon, but I don't want to like forget that I need to update you guys. But I am now 1 book away from finishing my Goodreads goal. I did read and finish Verity yesterday. I actually read like over 150 pages yesterday to finish it before we went to book club. And I might have a time lapse if I get the time lapse from Ryan. She was going to let me borrow her time lapse, or I guess not borrow because I can't give it back, but like take her time-lapse clip that she filmed yesterday because we read for over an hour together, so that was so much fun. But I didn't film it myself, but I was reading. So I have one more book to reach my Goodreads goal, and that is Iron Flame, and I'm excited. Hi guys, good morning from me and Major. I'm filming on my phone, so if the audio is a little bit different, if I'm looking off to the side, it's because my camera is over here, but my face is right here. We are here at Petco, as you can see, because Major is getting groomed today. It's early, it's 8. 8 isn't that early, but we live about a 30-minute drive from here, so having to leave 30 minutes earlier. Okay, I know it's kind of an awkward pause, but I want to make sure that Major gets in there on time, so I'm gonna pause, but I will catch up with you guys when I get back to the car. I'm now across the street, parked in the shade, and I'm going to drink my favorite flavor of Alani. This is Dream Float. Major's appointment is going to take 2 to 3 hours. It's probably going to take about 2, so my plan is literally to sit here and read. As you know, as I said yesterday, I am currently on my 32nd book of the year. As soon as I finish it, I will be done with my Goodreads goal. I will have met my Goodreads goal. So I'm really trying to have Iron Flame be that 32nd book because I'm halfway through it. Well, I'm not even halfway through yet, guys. I'm 47% of the way through, but I am on page, at least on my Kindle, I'm on page 425. I don't have my physical copy with me, so I can't check what that is, but it's like page 300, maybe. I still have a while to go because there's 641 pages in the physical book, but the font is so small in the physical book that I read it slower. So where a 640 page book would take about 10 hours for me, because it takes about double the time to read each page, it really takes like 20 hours. So I'm gonna sit here for 2 hours. Major's appointment is 2 hours. I read for a little bit last night and it's starting to pick up, and I'm almost at part 2, which I think is like a good turning point that will make me wanna just continue reading. So let's do this. Chapter. I'm on chapter 34. I'm now at 49%, and I cut off an entire hour of reading. So I think what happened last night was when I was confused when I started reading again, because I had to take a break to read Verity, and I started reading again. I was in the middle of the chapter, so I had to go back a few pages. So I think that kind of messed with the timing. Now it says I have 11 hours left. Time is being shaved off because it was like 11 hours and 55 minutes or something like that. And actually, I took a picture. I paused the time lapse to take pictures to remember where I was. And then it's at 12 hours. So we're cutting down the time. But I think this is more accurate. I think I'm going to keep reading until, let's see, how many more chapters do I have until part 2? I have 4 more chapters. It's about 40 pages. Oh, I think I only have 3 more chapters. So I'm going to read until I get to part 2, and then I'll update you guys with my thoughts because I already know it's gonna be crazy. I really don't want to give any spoilers, but I'll say this: The Familiar Taste. If you have read it, then you'll know what I'm talking about. The Familiar Taste. Before she knew it was familiar, I was like, girl. Other thing I wanted to say, I've only read one chapter. It was like I don't even know how long the last chapter was, but it was no more than 15 minutes. And it cut down my time to 10 hours and 34 minutes. So it's definitely like cutting down a lot faster. I do kind of want to actually, I do want to give my thoughts a little bit because I did a full vlog on Fourth Wing, but I don't want to give spoilers in this video. So, and in my Fourth Wing video, I gave spoilers. So, and I'm just gonna say, I miss the Xaden and Violet time. I miss how much time they got together in Fourth Wing, but I know it'll be worth it. That's all I'll say. I am enjoying it. I loved Fourth Wing, and it's not that I don't love Iron Flame. Like, I'm still really, really enjoying it, and I love being back with the characters and in the setting, but Fourth Wing was just so, like, quick, which my friend Anna has read all 3 books, and she said that Onyx Storm is even faster, so I'm excited to get to Onyx Storm. All right, guys, Major is ready to be picked up, so I'm gonna head over there really quickly, but I'm on the last chapter, so the last chapter before part 2, which is chapter 36, and I now have 9 hours and 13 minutes left of the book, and I'm 53% of the way through. I'm on page 477 according to my Kindle, but I'm at a really good part. I'm excited to continue reading when I get home, but a good successful reading session. It actually only took them about 1 hour and 40 minutes, so it's a lot less time than I anticipated, but it's okay. Guys, it is so many days later. I have been reading Iron Flame for like a month now. I don't know what to say to that. It is so long of a book. It is so long. It's 623 pages, okay? But the font is so small. Like, hopefully that's not like a spoiler for anything. Maybe it is. Hold on. I mean, if you haven't read it, everything's gonna be a spoiler. But the font is so small and the pages are huge. Like, this is a big book. So on my Kindle, it's like over 800 and something pages. Like, it is a long book, but I just made it to chapter 49. Chapter 48, hold on. Chapter 48 out of the entirety of Iron Flame, which I'm 75% through, okay? It was the only chapter so far. I think the rest of Iron Flame is gonna give me those vibes, but it's the only chapter so far that has had me screaming, crying, throwing up, kicking my feet, giggling. It is the only chapter so far that has like given me that like giddy Fourth Wing feeling, because I had that feeling throughout all of Fourth Wing. And so far, I'm still enjoying Iron Flame. I love the world. I'm not hating it as much as a lot of people did. After reading Fourth Wing, a lot of people didn't like Iron Flame. Do I have my issues? Like, is it a 5 stars? I don't know yet. I don't think it's gonna be a 5-star read, but it's high up there. It's high up there, and I'm pushing through the length of it to get to Onyx Storm because I've heard amazing things about Onyx Storm. I'm so excited to read it. My copy is also beautiful. I'm so excited. So sometimes you get sequels that are just not amazing, but this isn't bad. It's not living up to the like just fire of Fourth Wing, but without going into spoilers, like I really am avoiding spoilers. Without going into spoilers, the reason why this one doesn't have that fire makes sense for the plot. Is it a long way to get through the plot? Yes, but at least it kind of picks up at some point, because in my opinion, this has been slow to begin with, but I'm devouring the end of it. So I just checked my physical copy. I have 154 pages left, which I could read in probably about 2.5 hours. However, these pages are like double the length for me, so they're like double the time it takes to read them. So I have about 5 hours left of the book, even though there's only this much left. You guys, there's so much on a page. I'm so excited because like I want to finish Iron Flame just because I've been reading it for so long and I want to know what happens. I've seen so many videos that are like reacting to the last page of Iron Flame. No, we will not be doing that here. What do you mean? So like part of me is like, I can't wait to finish it because I want to take a break from romantasy, take a break from Fourth Wing, but I have a feeling that after I finish Iron Flame, after I read that last chapter that people are talking about, I'm gonna want to go into Onyx Storm immediately. And then you're telling me I have to wait until 2027 to get the 4th book? Zayden, the man that you are. Anyways, my 4th wing baddies, my 4th wing girlies. If you've read up through Iron Flame, even if you've read Onyx Storm, please don't spoil anything. But I want to talk about 4th wing so bad with somebody. I have a feeling I'm gonna go right to Onyx Storm, which my Libby app already delivered Onyx Storm to me, so I can read it on my Kindle immediately. Petition to get my husband to read 4th wing. Petition to get my husband to read 4th wing and Iron Flame and Onyx Storm, even though I haven't read Onyx Storm. Petition to get him into the Empyrean series down below, because I want to talk with him about everything ever. So 4th wing can't be like 4th wing can't isn't an exception. Like I want to talk with him about it, but like he's not much of a reader. So like petition down below in the comments to get my husband to read this book. Is this a spoiler? If you don't want to know anything about Iron Flame yet, until you read it yourself, Ryan Mead, I'm thinking about you, friend. Skip to this point, whatever time I'm putting on the screen, because I'm about to start giving details. They're not necessarily spoilers, but I would consider them spoilers, so skip to this time. I'm gonna start talking about spoilers in 3, 2, 1. We get a Zayden POV. I only have 10 minutes left. We have 10 minutes left. It's gonna end like this. I don't have time to read Onyx Storm right now. I'm on the last page.
You said you had 10 minutes.
I did, but I realized that the last few pages are like acknowledgements and stuff. With the Empyrean series continues in, and then it just says Onyx Storm. Then it just says Onyx Storm. Yesterday when I finished Iron Flame, I realized it slipped my mind that that was my 32nd book of the year, meaning I reached my Goodreads goal for the year. So super excited about that. I have read 32 out of 32 books, and the rest of my reading this year will determine what my reading goal will be for 2026. I don't even want to think about that yet because we are in July, but I'm so excited. And because we've reached our reading goal, that is the last thing I was going to include in this doing book stuff video. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you like me, then subscribe. I try to do these doing book stuff videos monthly. There's just so much bookish things that I can include. There's so many bookish things that I can include, I guess is the better way to say it. Either way, I want to share a lot of bookish things with you, and so I try to do these videos monthly. So if you like them and you haven't checked out any of my other editions, they are on my channel, and I think I've been doing them since January, so there are quite a few. Go check those out. If you haven't already, please leave a comment. I love interacting with all of my comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!